Hello, it's me, Jack-a-Lopium. Welcome along. We're back playing some more Amazing Cultivation Simulator. This will be episode 34. Yeah, we're paused again. The reason why we're paused is, oh my god, it's day 299. So we've got one full day. Well, minus 1 hour. We've got one just about full day before this blasted flood dragon turns up and then just like stack wipes us, sends us all to our doom, crushes us into dust. He should be called a dust dragon because he's going to crush us into... Perhaps they're talking about the kind of flood of viscera. Yeah, anyway, we've got one day before that happens. What has happened in the meantime is I've been playing again a lot off camera, i.e. in between day whatever we were last episode and day 299. I've managed to get, wait for it, contain your excitement, I've got a grand total of one new tier 1 golden core. It's like pulling teeth. I mean, I know that was kind of the focus last week, was in me trying to get these tier 1s, but it was hopefully going to be a one and done, but it had already spiraled into 3 stupid episodes. So I'm afraid I did it off camera, even though it's a little bit, I mean, I guess it's dramatic, but I would have just save scummed, because I did fail a few times and I just save scummed back again. So, you know, that's why I'm not showing it on camera, because I'm a save scum. But everybody should know that by now. Everybody already knows I'm a save scum. So yeah, we've got one new guy. I set up also, I think, I'm hoping they're on the, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, we've got a couple of formation diagrams set up. I think it's HB Pos 2, is it? Yeah, so the first of our diagrams, our formations, is set up with 6 people working together. So that's just basically all of the... It's basically all of our kind of like top grade kind of dudes like Ting Ting, Fearless Chung, etc., etc. And the... How do we go back? And then we've got a second one, which is there, which is only 4. And that's our kind of like the kind of better people that are lower than Golden Core, although it does now contain CPP in the pillar position. So CPP should be able to form up, right? So we've got 2 formations. We've got 2, a grand total of 2 good. Let's call them, I'm going to call them 3rd generation golden cores. That does seem to be the accepted parlance, so I'm going to use it. The way you think about your golden cores is you have the 1st generation, which is usually your starting characters. I've spoken about this many times. Fearless Chung, who is adventuring right now. Red Sorghum is adventuring. And you got Green Dragon. And it used to be Soy Hark, although I rebirthed him back down to an outer disciple just because he was junk. He was literally just an inner disciple out of, you know, necessity. But again, I've been talking to the people on the Discord. They're very welcoming, very knowledgeable, very kind of like generous with their time. So yeah, definitely go and check out the Discord, the official question mark Discord for Amazing Cultivation Simulator. They're a good bunch of people. They gave me a bunch of instructions over here. Where is it? Yeah, this is what they said. So increase mental state and cultivation speed on the metal guys, etc., etc. And, you know, work the meditation miracle, boost cultivation speed, mental state, etc., etc. So they helped me there. They helped me get hold of a couple of manuals as well. I can't remember if I've covered them on camera or, you know, the chances are we don't have the XP to implement them. I have been like, that's why it's been like pulling teeth. We literally only have one decent source of XP, which is City of Abundance. That's the current population in City of Abundance, and that's getting like 340, 337, something like that. Kind of, let's call it 337,000 belief per tick. This has now gone up by 2 ticks there. I wonder if do we have time to send Zandan. She was my other girl who was gonna attempt to go up to Golden Core, but no matter what I tried, I could not make it happen. So yeah, there was tons of kind of like really depressing kind of save scumming, so I didn't want to commit that to camera just because everyone already knows I'm a save scummer. We don't need to keep covering the same thing over and over. It's just not very good to watch. I'd rather, you know, save scum into a decent position and then, you know, cover kind of like semi-decent play. I don't think I'm, you know, I'm nowhere near up to the standard of the guys on the Discord. They are super experts. They're amazing. Okay, so another task. That's great. Yeah, so Zandan, she just never... I just could not get her there. I mean, she was getting up to tier 2. That was it. Tier 2 every single time. I cannot cross the line with her. It might be to do with her... I'll see if I can show you this. No, actually, we want to look at that. Let's try and sneak a look at Zandan. Yeah, look. I think possibly the reason why she won't reach tier 1 maybe, or why it's so difficult to get to tier 1 is because she has literally 0 charisma. I mean, luckily the metal lord doesn't really have charisma. It has a bit. Look at that. So, I mean, that might be why. I mean, she's got a decent enough match, but, you know, I'm going to just keep going and just keep pumping her stats, everything else other than charisma, and just try again. But I've missed the opportunity this month. It is too late in the month to do that. And I think they are better off trying to break through during the winter, during the season of winter, the month of winter. So we are going to try again at the height of mid-winter. And she may tip the scales, I don't know, or maybe I'll just give up. Accept defeat. I'll never accept defeat, never. Okay. Let's try the manifesting cave again. It's a like an artifact. Manifesting cave. Let's do it. One cannot survive without artifact crafting. Let's do it. Yeah. Yay! Central 1,000 Souls Stone. Great. So we've got like one random book from the loot table there. I think it is random. And then Fearless Chunk is just basically adventuring so he can go up to primordial spirit. There you go. I can't even speak English anymore. So there's that. But yeah, we're probably not going to be fighting this stupid flood dragon. There is a way you have to like imprison the guy in a room, right? In a cave. So that's what we're going to try and do. We're going to try and like imprison him in the cave. And then we'll free him, you know, when we're ready. Oh boy, Fearless Chunks. Dude died. Oh boy. But I mean, can we? Does the CPP have a? No. So perhaps we replace the FC vessel with a CPP vessel. Does she even have... Yeah, Ensoulment. Let's do it. And then I'll keep that stuck to the screen. And we'll do it Fearless Chung when he gets back from doing his business. Okay, so we're making a new vessel there. Let's program him. Let's program him. CPP vessel 01. Cool. Do it. So at least we've got the same number of vessels. Because I think there's going to be a few of them going to be dying off in the next little while. So yeah, there's the one that died, Fearless Chang. So yeah, this one's going to die as well, the Red Sorghum. Is going to die imminently. And then there's even not too much time on the clock, even with Bridget Lynn and Golden... No, not Golden Swallow. Who is that? Who's GD? Is GD a person? Oh yeah, Green Dragon. How could I forget? Oh no, GD is okay, I think. So yeah, just Red Sorghum is gonna die very soon, and then Lu Yetian and Bridget Lynn. Green Dragon is a little while longer. I mean, we could. What about this guy? Yeah, let's ensoul another guy. I mean, do we even need any more running around? Probably not. Let's just keep the rest of them in our pockets, just in case something weird happens. Okay, Zandan, grab the belief. And yeah, that's what I mean, we're like pulling teeth. I think all of the favourites that she's yet to learn are up in the million. So they're usually like 1.2, 1.3 million. I mean, we're not doing too bad on the XP farm side. We're doing okay with Mount South, but we're not you know, we're not up to the advanced section yet. We're only in the intermediate. So we'd actually need to double our population before we can go up to the advanced stage. However, I have switched this guy. Langbin is a different guy than probably last time we were on camera. So his battle's really high, social's really high, farming's high. So we need to pump a bunch of mining dudes into the disciples, which we'll do at some point. What else? Central Plain is, again, it's okay. It's a medium or intermediate again, because we got 36,000 guys. So yeah, that's 130. I think that's about 60k a tick, or it might even be 30k a tick. So it's, you know, it's nothing to write home about. And then yeah, almost 50k here. But still, I mean, these numbers are good, but they're not good enough to fund like everything we need for golden cores at the moment. It can get us up to golden core with that kind of that level of XP. Do it. Okay, so is that an artifact? Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, it says an artifact. Do it. Ugh. Look at them sweeping up. Yeah, I mean, keep your eyes open for kind of like dusty. Yeah, okay. Asking for assistance. Let's look at that, because I have been trying to grind out, you know, relationship with these guys as well. Actually, before we look at that, let's look at the sect diplomacy overall. Kunlun Palace, we're at max. Wudang, we're as near to max as Darnet. Exaltan sect, whoa, look at that. 1112. That's cool. Wow, I didn't realise. That's awesome. We've won. Yeah. So obviously these are going to need to go up even further. However, the stuff I kind of want to trade with these guys, we need, what are they called? We need connections. We need to establish connections. See, we've got no connections with these guys. So if we wanted, say, to borrow this artifact. Oh no, we don't need a connection. Where is something that would need a connection? Ah, no, we can't get it anyway. But yeah, let's can we do it? Yeah, like Prism Lotus would require 2 connections, so we can only get a maximum of 2 Prism Lotuses there, because we've only got 4 connections. Again, I've been grinding out the connections by providing these guys with their favourites. That's how you do it in the beginning, right? But obviously they don't have an infinite number of favourites. And there are ways to get them to spawn infinite favourites, but we're not there yet. It involves going in and assassinating the sect leaders, but I'm not powerful enough to do that yet. We might get there one day. I mean, it is kind of evil, and I am trying to like be a good guy, so... but anyway, Exaltant Isle. The reason why we were doing that is because I wanted access to Bane pills. But yeah, only connection of 5. I might spend them straight away. you have to... No way! So he wants... What does he want? What about 5,000? Nope. So it's somewhere between 2 and 5. Let's try 4. What about 3, man? No way. So that has drained a massive part of our bank. I have got a couple of orders to create some more, what are they called? Spirit stone bows. So we should have some money coming in eventually. Just got to hope that the merchant comes back. Yeah, 260. I mean, sounds like a lot. Sounds like a lot. But I mean, she has got loads and loads of skills already. What we could do is try and follow our instruction. If you remember the instruction here. So we got to search for cultivation speed and mental state in the manual pavilion. So let's try and look at... So let's send the Tingmeister... do it. So yeah, I mean, some of these are already favorites. I mean, she could get that cultivation speed and mental state there. I mean, I guess she could. But I think she's only, I think she's only got room for 1 though, right? Yeah, and max chi I don't want to do. Yeah, there's some more losses to mental state. Look at that. Improves mental state but decreases max chi. Why? Why do we have to pick, man? Obviously, it's game balancing. So let's just do the Trivision. Why not? We'll send her to the library. Because she can at least pick up 1 new string to her bow. The funny thing is, I think she might even have... No, it's gone back now. I've given all of the talismans. Yeah, I mean, I guess we've got to start producing. The only person that I've been using for talismans is red sorghum again. But, I mean, I guess we could get... but his mental state is down as well. This is why you need mental state. You need mental state at max before you start drawing out talismans. And what I want to draw out as a talisman is to improve mental state. So we're in a bit of a catch-22 at the moment. So yeah, it would be story talismans or, you know, but that's not an ideal one. I've only got a couple of story talismans. Spiritual cleansing is improved sleep quality and reduce fatigue. Chi absorption and yeah, fasting, invisibility. But yeah, like lasting joy is what you want to be making. Okay, that's cool. We've got an instant draw there. what's that? Everlasting. Yeah, that's also to improve mood as well. But yeah, like I say, before we... there's the Doomsday Whistle. Before we can draw those, we need to have like a max mental state anyway. Oh man, I never got around to finishing my explanation of Golden Core generations. I'll try it right now very quick. First up, your original Golden Cores are Generation 1. They're always going to be poor, but you need them. And this was confirmed to me when I was talking to the guys in the Discord. You need people like this too. Even though they're not very good quality, you need them to, you know, reach the levels of like Primordial Spirit, etc., etc., so that they can then start molding the further generations. So that is Generation 1. I would say Fearless Chung, Red Sorghum, Green Dragon are in my Generation 1. Second generation are people like this guy. 5, that's alright. I mean, even Red Sorghum isn't that bad at 6. So this guy didn't improve much further. And then when you look at Lu Yetin, she's terrible as well. So I don't know whether these should be like included in Generation 1 or even like a Generation 1.5. But they are currently, I'm thinking of them as Generation 2. And then third generation are your people like your like Ting Ting, who is a tier 1, and Cheng Pei Pei, who's also a tier 1, and all of these other guys that are training at this present time. They're going to go into the third generation. That's how I'm thinking about it. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.
They seem contradictory, is my question. And when something comes up that's contradictory, my brain instinctively tries to understand it.
Oh, Mike, let me tell you about a man called Alex Kurtzman.